Dakota State running back and Nebraska football assistant, Mikey Daniel.
Hand off to Daniel inside the 2 to the 1, and he powers his way into the end zone for a South Dakota State touchdown.
This is The Locker Room, brought to you by Ep Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
Yes, back to full strength here on The Locker Room. Chancellor Brewington, Mikey Daniel in studio, ready to break down some Husker football and just some football sports in general. Guys, I'll send it to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, Mike? How you living, man?
It's Wednesday, bro. It's Wednesday. I got some reading in, as a man thinketh. You know about that.
Oh, yeah.
So just getting my mindset right. Just trying to, like I told you off air, always become the best version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm good, man. How you living?
The enlightened brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great, bro. I'm fantastic morning. I ain't gonna lie. Since we been playing basketball, I get up mad early now.
That's a blessing, right there.
Bro, it changed, and I've been learning about just like little discipline stuff, and waking up early has changed a lot for me, bro. My days are not done, but like my days now are really done at like 3,
Right.
4.
You get a lot done,
bro.
Right.
Bro, how much stuff I accomplished this morning, bro. I'm like, bro, I done start a new book. I'm already like 120 pages in. But,
okay, so before you started playing basketball, like we play at 5 a.m. So, you know, I get up at 4:22.
Yeah, mine was like 4:20.
Right. Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
So before that, though, what's your usual wake up time?
I was probably an 8:30 guy. So not terrible.
You just
4
hours.
4 hours. Now, I'm not getting up at 4:30 on my own right now. But I'm getting up around like, you know, the 6 mark, 5:50, around there. So I'm adding like 2.5 more hours. So by the time I usually will wake up, bro, I'm already read, meditated, prayed, whatever you want to say with those. And then, you know, I've already, whether it's, you know, YouTube, already prepped for the show, watch a little bit of whatever. You know, I already made my bed, got ready for the day. Like I'm already ready to go by like 9.
Yeah.
Already ate, all that good stuff.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the power of waking up. And that's why people always say, like, you just getting out of bed. I've already lived the whole day.
Man.
Like people think about this. Some people don't get up till 10, whatever. I don't care what time
you
get up.
Right,
I know what time I'm getting up, right? If you don't get up till 10 and I got up at 4 today, I've already lived a whole day.
Man.
Before you even seen the sun.
Did you get up at 4 today?
No, I got up at like 5.
Okay.
You know.
I'm about to say, I didn't know if y'all hooped.
No, I didn't.
I might get cut. No. I might get cut from the team.
He close, man. He about ready to have to turn his iPad in because, like I always preach about, it's a what have you done for me lately business, and bro ain't done nothing lately.
Hey, just let me. We got a game Tuesday night. First game Tuesday night. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to get on the locker room on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Boy, we finna have a ball. We're talking about we gotta get the stat sheet, everything.
Gotta have it all because the numbers won't lie. We gotta be able to tell you, hey, this is what Chancellor did. He had 15 points, 10 rebounds. 2 assists.
Yeah,
whatever.
My goal this year, you know, you always have to have goals, right? My goal this year in our basketball league starting on Tuesday is I want to shoot 45% from 3.
That's a crazy goal.
Hey, that's why I want to. They're gonna call me Brew Curry. That's what they're gonna call me.
40% seems a little.
Yeah, I want 45.
45 is crazy.
Well, they call me. They call me Cash App, Venmo, all that.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm excited about it. I don't have a quote, but I want to talk about a concept. And this is something I live by. And I try to get, and it's a discipline. You have to continuously discipline yourself to live this way. The art of keeping your swag in your pocket.
Okay, explain this.
Yeah.
Swag in your pocket.
You got to keep your swag in your pocket, man.
Okay, put me on game.
So I've come on record and talk about everything's a you issue. Right. So that means if you say something that get me high or give me some type of way, I can't outlash. I can't meet you where you are. I can't meet evil with evil, if you will. Right. I got to keep my swag in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Right. I gotta
keep my swag in my
keep pocket. My swag in my. I talk to my wife all the time. She's a property manager, right? So she has a resident acting out or whatever. Keep your swag in your pocket. Right? Or you have a family member who's feeling some type of way.
Like don't give them too much.
Don't give it to them.
Don't give them your energy. Like okay,
and I'll have fun. And again, like I said, I have to practice this time and time again. Just Monday, I failed that test. Right, and it's a day in and day out thing. Right. So moment by moment. Really.
Hey man, I know that's right. I think I learned this from my mentor. I think I said this on here. I can't give away my secrets, but I'll give away one of them. Is when someone is said something super like controversial, maybe alarming, like super negative about me. I just kind of look at them and just kind of hit them with like a little smile. Oh, that's interesting. That's man, or like, man, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
He talking about if
Tell
they
me
said
more.
something alarming.
So if you hear me say that, listen, respectfully, that's how I'm feeling.
Picking it up. That's keeping your swag in your pocket.
Right. That's along the same principles, right? And I think that's I'm using the principle, keep your swag in your pocket, but that's a strategy.
Yeah.
Right. The strategy is whatever. Cause when I was younger, when you're younger and you don't really understand how this world works, and I'm still learning, but you think like people are out to get you.
Yeah.
Right. You think life's a battle, and you got these global beliefs about life, and that life is a war, and all you got to fight this man, and there's a man out to get you, whatever. And then when you come to realize, like, wait, it's all about me,
right?
In not a condescending way, but in a good selfish way. Like, man, it's all about me, and I just have to protect myself and keep my energy to myself.
Right.
And if someone says something crazy, bless them in my head, bless them with my mouth, and keep moving.
That's it. Bless those who curse you.
Man,
that's putting your swag in your pocket. Jesus talked about that a long time
ago. He just worded it different.
And that's what the gospel is. It's 4 different people wording it differently.
Yeah, I know that's right.
That's a different story. But we had the election, right? We just had an election. Okay. I have family members cutting off other family members over the election. Right. One's one side, one. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Keep your swag in your pocket.
Just keep your swag in your pocket. It is nothing that serious that you can't be like cutting off family because they have this. Like, what?
Yeah. And even within the Nebraska world with football.
Yeah.
Right. Because we always tie it back to this. Every quote. Now you got this debate. I don't know. Some people may think this about the offense or this about, coach staff, whatever it is. At the end of the day, man, the players and the people inside that organization need to find a way to win and band together.
That's it.
Because you got 3 games.
That's it.
You got 3 games. And within the building, and it's a lot less pressure being out here, right? Because you know how it is. Within the building, it's like, man, so I get to talk to some of the players, and like you can feel it on them sometimes, right? Because they just want to win so bad. And I know the coaches do as well. Within the confinements of what they got going on, we haven't talked about it. Dana Holgorsen come in. Me and Bach talked about it yesterday. What was your initial thoughts when that happened? And like, is it realistic? I guess there's the question: is it realistic for any real change to happen?
In terms of seeing somebody moved, or like, I don't think so. Are you talking about seeing a real offensive productivity?
Yeah, like growth and stuff like that.
I think so. I think so. You have to, right? And if having them, keeping Sat on, great. Now you found a way to supplement him, right? Now you gave him another pair of eyes. Who's a lot of people call him an offensive guru, maybe, or he's not Satterfield. Yeah, talking about him, like he's good with offense. You know what I'm saying? Man, chill. I'm just letting you know.
All right, keep going.
But for real, like people really like this Dana cat,
right? And rightfully so. So if you look back on his if you look back on Dana Holgorsen's track record, he linked up with Mike Leach at Volstra, I believe. Do you know how I said that? Voldosta. How you said that? Voldosta, whatever. Me and Bach was trying to figure out yesterday. I don't know how to say it. But his philosophy, it seems like, every offensive, the offensive tree of, play calling, it seems like he's from the air raid Mike Leach system, which actually Dana Holgorsen taught, in theory, Cliff Kingsbury, right? Okay. So, he's been around Case Keenum, the Michael Crabtree, who they have at Oklahoma State, Blackman? Justin Blackman.
Man, the greatest player who never was.
Man, I mean, nuts.
Got messed up, started messing with drugs, got arrested.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Nuts. I mean, the records that that Oklahoma State offense had when he was there was out of this world. So he's been around phenomenal talent. Case Keenum was a dog in college. And so when you look at this offensive tree, I think this really fits Raiola. I mean, this is if I don't know how much Dana. It's really like, bro. It's like someone coming into your job at Ep Foundation and someone in the manager or the boss saying, "Hey, man, we gonna have someone oversee what you're doing, and we gonna he gonna ask some tips." And that's probably not comfortable for you.
No,
right?
But if I'm not producing, that it needs to happen.
Yeah,
because it's not about me.
I mean, do you think everyone has that perspective though?
No, absolutely not. And I would still be hot. Don't get it twisted. I would still be hot. I would have to try to keep my swag in my pocket. But at the end of the day, pride will kill you faster than anything else, and it will kill a program.
Yeah,
right. It'll kill a team because everyone has to have enough humility to look in the mirror. Yeah. Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the mirror.
No, he didn't. Right? No, he didn't.
Yeah, MJ. He was speaking about this a long time ago. Okay, everyone needs to do that. At the end of the day, everybody needs to start with the person that they look across from in the mirror. If you can do that, those are the most successful teams. Now, here's a question for you though, because you said this might fit Raiola. It might, but my only concern is, does it fit the big?
Does it fit the big?
I think if I'm correct, I think Wisconsin has a guy who also runs their offense now, who follows in that same tree and tries to run that system, and it's not working.
Does Chip Kelly?
No, but his talent is mega. It's mega talent.
It's superseding his philosophy.
And also, he's not really running the normal Chip. He's kind of skewed himself now,
yeah.
Right? He's adjusted.
So you got to find out if you can adjust.
That part. The change is inevitable. The adaptation is the choice. Right. So,
what's he on? I mean,
he
goes
coming,
from
right.
Mike Jack, slag in the pocket.
Hey, I'm telling you,
that sounds like a Thanos quote.
Oh, Thanos! That's what I should have meant for Halloween next year.
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got to find a way. And I guess we can provide a little bit of insight for the viewers on what it really is like. Have you ever had a mid-coach fire?
No.
Okay. Well, you know how it is within the offense, all the vocabulary, all the different signals, the terminology, the concepts, progressions, all these different things. I don't know. When I'm looking at this, I thought about it last night. And I was like, man, I really don't know how much you can change. Yeah. Like what can you change?
I don't think you change it.
Or like, what wrinkle do you add?
I don't think you add the plays are there. We're just not seeing them. Right. Okay. We're seeing a very, very minuscule amount of what we truly have in the playbook.
Right.
Okay. Nothing has to change. And I think that's why Coach Rule actually hit this one on the head. I think he nailed it by leaving Sat around, but then bringing in Dana, right?
Okay.
Because you don't have that midseason fire. Okay, good. Now you have another set of eyes and somebody who knows offensive football really well. Sat still is there, right? And now you just have two offensive minds working together for the good of one. That's where the humility comes into play.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I think we already have a few good concepts, a few good, progressions, play calls, whatever, right? Scripts. I think we have some. So I think we're not executing because players aren't being coached well.
I would agree.
Okay. So how can Dana Holgorsen come in and fix that?
Everything stems from the top down. So it depends on how much room Coach Rule gives him. Yeah. How much say-so does he have?
Yeah, because if he on a leash trying to make change, then ain't gonna happen. And that's what I'm like, okay, like, is that what's gonna happen? Right. But I guess the shout out to Coach Rule at the end of the day, that's gotta be putting your pride to the side, putting ego to the side, saying, hey, I need help, right? And going and getting a formidable guy, knows ball, and bringing them in mid-season, like, and announcing it. Right, because at the end of the day, you didn't really have to. Do you have to announce something like that?
I don't know the rules or nothing like that.
Yeah,
I broke this news on Monday, so it wasn't announced on Tuesday. So I really don't know.
But like, Bach, you've been in media for a long, long time, right? I mean, well, longer than us. So,
sure.
Is it and I've heard Kenny Wilhite talk about this. Is it strange, like the amount of information? Is it, unusual the amount of information that Rule shares to the media?
I think he's just very forward in what he says. Now this move in particular, I think would have been something you want to get ahead of, because if somebody sees Coach Holgorsen in town or even on the sideline, we're Nebraska red, then all of a sudden, what are they going to report? Oh, what does that mean for Saturday? If you get out in front of him and say, yeah, he's in town, he's helping out, he's on staff, that can kind of get ahead of any speculation type of thing.
And even deeper than that, I've come in here and said, Coach Rule might be the smartest person I know. And I stand on that, right? I stand on that. He's smart. He knows I can now go announce this because he knows that seat's hot. He knows the people are talking. So think about this.
And they got that 1.4 attached to that.
If nobody knows that he's doing something about this, looks real bad.
Looks real bad. Now that at least people know, okay, he's doing something, right? It's not just a behind the scenes. Yeah, we might know. No, everybody now knows. So in a way, it's almost a protection, right? But I think it was a smart move. Yeah,
I think it was a phenomenal play.
So, and then we gotta talk about it. They did the same thing for the defense.
Oh yeah, Snow White or Phil Snow. Yeah, he was in Carolina.
But why?
We'll talk about that.
All right, there we go. More talking about Phil Snow and the additions Nebraska made to their staff coming next year on The Locker Room on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, is Lincoln's premier physical therapy and recovery lab. The Body Lab offers trigger point dry needling, cupping therapy, joint manipulation, and so much more. Looking to relax and relieve stress after a long day or difficult workout? The Body Lab's recovery lab is the ideal spot. Featuring infrared sauna, a cold plunge tub, or if you're just looking for enough space to stretch out and reset your mind. Learn more about memberships and schedule your service today at thebodylablnk.com or visit the Body Lab in person at 14th and Yankee Hill Road.
Before you start blowing and raking leaves this season, make sure you know where they go. Yard waste is not garbage, especially in Lincoln, where it's converted into earth fuel compost. All grass clippings and leaves must be separated from household trash from April 1st until November 30th each year. It's the law. Yard waste belongs in a paper lawn bag, or you may request a bin from your trash hauler who will pick it up for a small fee. Remember, no trash or branches are allowed in yard waste. Get the details at lincoln.ne.gov/recycle.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call Liberty Law Group at 877-42-LIBERTY. Advocates you need, trial attorneys you can trust. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxers on Saturday, November 9th with Vertex at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now's the perfect time to go with Nebraska football on a bye week. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Hey guys, it's Nick. Join 93.7 The Ticket this Friday night from Concordia University as we bring you Class B playoff action. The 2-seed Seward Blue Jays host 10-seeded Gretna East. Gretna East went 6 hours from home last Friday and upset Gering 44-7, while the Blue Jays hosted Lincoln Pius X and staved off an early exit with a 21-20 victory. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 6:50. Join us this Friday for high school playoff action between number 2 Seward and number 10 Gretna East. Right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by Ep Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back in the locker room here on 93.7 The Ticket, talking about some of the additions made on staff for Nebraska football. Lots of talk has been on the offensive side, but there's also an addition to the defensive side, guys. I'll let you get to it.
Yeah, so I think the question is, you bring someone on the offense. Is it like a make Sat feel good about whatever, and you just got to play it on both sides? Because I think the defense, is it after this UCLA game, right? But the defense only let up 2 scores.
Yeah. I don't think it's either, to be honest. I want to go back to the last segment when I was talking about Coach Rule being one of the smartest people I know.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that, and he now he was feeling really good at 4-0. Okay, then we dropped 4 of the last 5. Right now, there's a lot of pressure. Now people are talking. Is he the right guy? Is he the right guy? Is he the right guy? Right? He feeling that. So I do think he's the right guy. I drank crazy amount of Kool-Aid. I was hot on Monday. And I'm still hot about certain things, right?
Yeah.
And I still think he's the right guy to get this place where it wants to go. But he's smart and he understands that, one, there's always a possibility that Tony White leaves. Right? There's an opportunity for him to go be a head coach. He's gone. Right? I'm not saying that's happening. I'm saying
I
it's
think
better
it
being
probably-
proactive than reactive.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
That's the first principle of the 7 habits of effective people by
There you
Stephen
go.
Covey.
There he goes. I don't even know who that is, but I like him.
Yeah.
I like him already. But he's smart. He understands, like, and why not have Phil Snow was in Carolina. So
Okay.
I knew him there. Why not have as many good and smart coaches as you can? Right? There's no limit now. I think everybody can coach. So it's like, why not? You would be a fool to not. It's like me handing you the keys to the car and you're not taking it. You rather walk.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think it's a smart play. I don't think it means anything other than the fact that he knows he needs to win. He can't go 5-7 again. He understands that. He knows he has to get a bowl. Throw all the chips on the table at this point. Right? I'm going all in. And this is me showing you that.
Okay, first drive against USC offensively. Is that what type of change would you like to see?
I want to see us run ball. We're playing at USC. That's not a team that's going to stop the run like that. I really don't think so. Interestingly enough, their quarterback, who you was pretty high on for a minute, is now benched.
Yeah.
Right? Which is crazy.
I was wrong with that one.
But he looked like the part.
Right.
He did. He really looked the part. He's benched. But that's what I want to see. I want to see us run the ball. I don't want to see us establish that. Take the pressure off the young cat. He's getting beat up. He's a little shook right now. If you could, I mean, the tape don't lie about that.
Right,
he's a little
shook.
And rightfully so. Right? He's a young cat who's dealing with a lot. There's a lot on his plate, and we need to help that. We need to get him back to what we saw him in the first 4 games. He was riding high. He had crazy confidence. He was feeling really good, and that has dipped. Right? That's part of not being the best player on the field at any given point. That's a big adjustment. So I think we need to really truly establish a run game moving forward. Like, no question asked. Even Iowa got a run game, bro. Like, that dude going crazy.
Yeah, he's going
like second in the country.
Crazy. Yeah, he's nobody really talking about it either.
No, because
Ashton,
Iowa.
Yeah, and Ashton Jency just going crazy. But I like that. One thing for me, I would just like to see us get the ball to the playmakers a little bit faster. I think within that air raid offense, there's a lot of little gadgets where you can get the ball out to receivers real fast. And sometimes in that philosophy, it's like, and it's kind of, not really running the football all the time, right? But a 4-yard gain is a 4-yard gain, whether it comes from the run or the pass. That's kind of the air raid philosophy in some way. And then also you got the concepts of the RPO and all that good stuff from the Mike Leach tree. So I would just like maybe, just getting the receivers the ball just a little bit quicker. It don't always got to be a home run. It don't always got to be a deep cross. A hitch can go a long way. A 5-yard out can go a long way, especially with a struggling offense.
It's crazy though. You said you want to see the receivers get the ball a little quicker. One thing we're doing is throwing to a tight end real quick.
Yeah, that one don't. And people been frustrated with that.
Yeah, and they should be.
Yeah,
that's not his game. Fedoni's a great tight end, right? Great receiving tight end, great, but that's not his game.
Indiana game, right?
Yeah, catching the ball downfield. Anywhere from 5 to 20 yards, I'm gonna give him. And here's another thing: that boy can run at like 21 miles an hour. That's
that boy can move.
He can move.
But
but he's not shifty. When I think of catching those little arrow routes, these little dink and dumps, that's Ja'Cory, that's Big Lloyd, that's these other guys who can truly move. Like even Jamal Banks, I don't want to do that with. That's not really him or Nair. That's not their game.
Yeah, I would even like a guy like Bonner. I would like a little bit more in that situation. Yeah, like he can get north south, make something happen. But I know we want to get into these NFL trades.
Yeah,
we got a bunch. I mean, starting off, Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints to the Commanders. Commanders 7-2 right now. Got on a fantastic run. What does this mean to the team? And just like the overall, what you feel about Commanders? Because I know you're close with Dan Quinn, and yeah. So what do you think about that one?
First of all, I'm so happy for him, bro. Like all last year, I would text him just when he was a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, just be like, man, I just love watching your defense play. I can't wait to see you do it again. Like as the head guy. And he's proven that, hey, I'm really about this. Understand, he took the Falcons to a Super Bowl. And he lost. He lost, but he still took him to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right. And the rich just got richer with that one. I think that's a phenomenal trade for them. Marshawn Lattimore, that was going to become toxic down there in New Orleans, I think. So I think it was really good for him to get out of there. So I'm excited to see what they did. Off air, I was just talking about, like, man, I would love to see the Commanders and Ravens in the Super Bowl. I think that would be electric.
Steelers got 2 guys. They got Preston Smith from the Packers, and then they got Mike Williams from the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to help out Russell Wilson and trying to help out this defense, which is already playing solid. What do those 2 additions add? And, how the Steeler team, like, what can we expect from the Steelers moving forward, you think?
I think it was both trades were really good for them.
Yeah.
I think Mike Williams' ceiling is like he's through the roof.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I mean, he was hurt. He got hurt last year. Didn't ever really catch stride with New York, with the Jets. Okay, well, they had a lot of weird stuff going on there, so I don't fault him for that. But I think that's a great pickup. And same with Preston Smith on the defense. That just shows me, again, that Mike Tomlin is like Coach Rule. He's going all in because he knows he has a true Super Bowl caliber team right here.
You said Mike Tomlin is like Coach Rule?
In terms of he knows he has to go all in right now.
Okay.
Let's calm down now. Calm down. But in that he's like, okay, I know I want to win the Super Bowl and I want to win it now.
Right. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, you got Pittsburgh first in AFC North, 6-2.
Yeah. I don't think that's sustainable.
Right.
Now you have the Ravens playing against the Bengals tomorrow night. Cleveland's they're awash. They're just doing what they're Jameis is out there just throwing stuff up like he does. But he's still fun to watch, even if he throws 5 turnovers in the game, whatever.
I just want to hear the post-game stuff.
Yeah. He always got something good. And at least he's giving this guy a chance, whereas like Deshaun, he wouldn't. Yeah. So the one thing I was surprised about, I thought we would see Travis Etienne moved, and he didn't. He stayed with Jacksonville. Kind of caught me by surprise a little bit.
That's a guy he's so dynamic. We really haven't seen him in full stride since Clemson. Like that's a guy like you want to see, thrive and get in the right space. This is probably a bad comparison, but how, like we talked about, Saquon, had some good, times with the Giants, and all of a sudden he goes to Eagles and he's snapping, right? I think Etienne, like, he's a guy that can make an impact on a certain team, that want to use him, because for whatever reason, Trevor Lawrence just isn't playing like people have expected him to.
Yeah.
Just some of the throws he's making, decision making, like, you have opportunities to win games, you're not doing it. But it's happened. People that make excuses for him the first year, rightfully so. You're like, you're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden next year, it's learning curve. And then now it's like, wait,
But in between that, he signed a bigger contract, which was crazy too. I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Travis, to me, I thought would have been a good fit for the Cowboys.
Oh,
I don't know why they didn't make a move. They made no moves, none. Like Jerry Jones tripping.
Yeah.
They lose a quarterback, which
Cardinals could use him too.
Which who do they go to now? Right now they have Cooper Rush slated to be their starting quarterback while Dak's out. But you have Trey Lance, who is a top 3 overall pick. Right? He's back there. If I'm them, their season's done. Okay, they're not going anywhere. That's a wrap. And Cooper Rush ain't gonna get them. He's not gonna put them in a position to win no Super Bowl, or whatever. So why not develop a young cat and see what he's really about? I mean, like I said, he was a top 3 pick. I played against him, recruited him when I was at South Dakota State. We had college game day out South Dakota State for the first time. It's the only time in school history in my senior year. And that was against Trey Lance in North Dakota State. And so I've seen him up close and personal several times. Give him a chance, right? At this point, just give him a chance. Let him go out there and just throw it up to CD. Develop a young guy who is at least tradable, if nothing else.
Yeah. Zadarius Smith goes to the Lions.
Great pickup for them.
Great pickup. They're already playing really good ball. I mean, you can make an argument that they're the best team in the league.
No question.
Yeah.
I do think it'll be them and the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to see the Commanders just because I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. And then Nebraska guy, Khalil Davis. He's from the Texans to the 49ers. That'll be a good pickup for the 49ers. Then the last one we want to get to is Tre'Davious White going from the Rams to the Ravens.
Yeah, bro.
That's a big one.
Love that.
That's a big one because, Ravens still, second in AFC North, 6 wins, 3 losses. They still got a lot on the table that they can get done this year.
A lot on the table.
Yeah.
There are certain teams that didn't make any moves, and I'm questioning why. But the teams that did, I think everybody won out of the teams that made a move. I
Yeah.
think they all got better.
I like that. I like that for
Now,
sure.
when we come back, though, I want to talk about the reality of, is it actually possible for this Nebraska team to make a bowl game? That's what I want to hit up in this last section.
Man, let's get to it.
That'll be coming up next year on the Locker Room on 93.7 The Ticket. Don't go anywhere.
The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, is Lincoln's premier physical therapy and recovery lab. The Body Lab offers trigger point dry needling, cupping therapy, joint manipulation, and so much more. Looking to relax and relieve stress after a long day or difficult workout? The Body Lab's recovery lab is the ideal spot. Featuring infrared sauna, a cold plunge tub, or if you're just looking for enough space to stretch out and reset your mind. Learn more about memberships and schedule your service today at thebodylablnk.com. Or visit the Body Lab in person at 14th and Yankee Hill Road.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Greens at 402-467-4444 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-4444.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? That feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios on O Street. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hey guys, it's Nick. Join 93.7 The Ticket this Friday night from Concordia University as we bring you Class B playoff action. The 2-seed Seward Blue Jays host 10-seeded Gretna East. Gretna East went 6 hours from home last Friday and upset Gering 44-7, while the Blue Jays hosted Lincoln Pius X and staved off an early exit with a 21-20 victory. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 6:50. Join us this Friday for high school playoff action between number 2 Seward and number 10 Gretna East, right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by F Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Final segment today in the locker room on 93.7 The Ticket. 3 games left for Nebraska. Of course, this is the bye week. 1 game needed to get a bowl game. How realistic is a bowl game for Nebraska? That's what you guys will tackle here. I'll send it to you.
I asked the question about yesterday. I said, what's the percentage?
What percentage you gave?
Bach was...
I was at 50%.
I was around 75. And then we said
75 that it will happen or won't?
Out of these 3 games that we get a win.
Okay.
And then I said, if we lose this one, it drops down to like 40.
I don't even know what type of math you came up with to decide those numbers, but my dog said, if we lose this one, don't go down to 40. I would have said it goes down to like 10.
Well, that means you just need.
But also,
go ahead.
But it's who you got.
Yeah, Wisconsin, Iowa,
right? And Iowa did something obviously good. I mean, their offense had put up 40 points a lot of times this year for some reason.
Yeah, it's just at this point. I asked Carricker this question when we did the pregame. I'm like, bro, I don't know what Nebraska team will show up every week. Like, I don't know what's going to show. I don't know what defense we're going to get. I don't know what offense we're going to get. Well, offensively, I guess we know a little bit more, but defensively, I don't really know. Special teams, are we going to be good? Are we going to get a block punt? Are we going to miss a field goal? Are we going to miss an extra point? So go ahead, give your percentage.
I don't even got a percentage. The only thing I know is that there's only been one consistent on the team the whole year.
Who? Ja'Cory?
Or who hasn't shown up. But, you know.
Oh.
Hey, my dog sat here like this.
Yeah, I'm over there like, hold on.
Okay. I want it so bad for them. I want it so bad for those players, bro. They have to find a way. I'm not going to give a percentage. I'm not, because I played that game too many times. I played that card. I said we're going to beat Ohio State, and I really thought we was going to pull it through.
He was almost right.
I really thought we was going to pull that one through. I also like to believe that there's no way Coach Rule finishes with 5 wins at 5-7 again. I like to believe that.
I would like to too, because there would be a lot of uncomfortable conversations ahead.
There would have to be.
Have to be and everyone would expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes with it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to say they find a way to get one.
Which one is the highest likelihood? Because if you, you're gonna say all of them.
That's the craziest part. Because it could really be all of them, or it could be none of them. So they're all the same to me.
Okay, let me say this. Now, if you just keep losing, right? If you lose USC, right? Now you're getting used to the losing feeling. You know, everything's not going right. Then you lose Wisconsin. Now it's like the Iowa game feels like it's everything, right? So you got to get this monkey off your back now.
But the same thing was last year too. The Iowa game was everything, and we should have won. And then we throw an interception in the end.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right,
we beat Iowa my year. So
ooh,
I mean,
that was Casey Thompson.
We got something.
Was that with Casey Thompson?
Yeah, Trey and them boys.
Yeah. Okay, but
that felt good though. I mean,
they at
something
point,
went good that
year. Here's the thing though. I think you have to win 2. Why? Because you don't want to just win 6 games and just barely make the French. Now you're getting some weak bowl games that nobody wants to go to, nobody wants to play in.
What's the weak ones? Like the
now also
the Tinder Bowl.
There used to be, you said Tinder Bowl.
Yeah.
You know that I recently heard that you can get NIL deals.
Yeah, the Tinder NIL is crazy.
Crazy. That's
crazy,
bro. What they're attacking everything.
Yeah,
they're attacking everything.
Yeah,
but I think that you go and get 2. Right. I think you have to take advantage of the fact that USC just benched their quarterback and now they got a guy who hasn't played this year. Right. I think
you got some real in defensive struggles. I mean, their front 7. I mean, they've taken some hits there.
Understand this team just went toe to toe with Ohio State.
Toe to toe.
So they have it.
And also just got beat by UCLA.
And 100%. But we talked about their record.
Right.
And we talked about who they played. They have 5 losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we talked about them playing. They played Penn State. They played Oregon. They played Ohio State, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
They played a lot of dogs. Like, our record would probably look the same if we had their schedule. Truth be told. Right?
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, you start off with LSU. I mean, God, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
They had Hawaii. Okay, they got Hawaii.
Yeah.
Right. They're cool.
Oh, you talking about UCLA?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about if we had the same schedule that they had, we probably look like 2-5 as well.
Yeah, they play Oregon, like they play some teams, man.
Penn State, like I said, all them, like some true dogs. We didn't have that. And I think that better prepared them for this game.
Okay. I like that logic. I like that.
I mean? I really do. And they also were hungry because at 2-5, you're just trying to ruin years. And here's the thing. Now they can go on a stretch and really find a way into a ball game.
Now, if they do that, you gotta reconsider this UCLA team a little bit.
I think either way you do. That team is a lot better than I gave them credit for. Should we have lost to them? No. But they're a lot better than I gave them credit
Garbers
for.
just played the game out. I mean, the best game he's ever played in his life.
I say that we can go to UCLA. That's a winnable game.
USC?
Yeah. Winnable game. Iowa just beat the bricks off of Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a winnable game. And the Iowa game itself, even though maybe they're the better team,
it's always going to be close.
Always.
Yeah.
So, and for some reason, you guys are weird around here where they like to win here. You guys like to win there.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just win at home and they can't win at home. I don't understand.
It was home last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're away. Okay,
Yeah.
we won last. So got some former players. I mean, a lot of the players have won there, so maybe that adds a little. And it's a really fun environment. I'll tell you that.
At Iowa?
Yeah, because, like pregame, the coaches are talking mess, the players, special teams, when you kick pregame, the kickers,
really like that?
oh, they'll set up on your own 20, bro.
Dang,
while you're doing like pat and go and stuff.
I might have to make a trip
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah, they're not as like disrespectful as like a true rivalry, but I mean they'll chirp at you.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I think I really do. You could really go 3-0. You could really go 0-3, and you could really find a way to win 1, maybe 2. There's nothing. I wish I could stand on the table and be like, oh, they're gonna win out, right?
Because we said this, they could have gone 4-0 up to UCLA. They could have gone 4-0 or 0-4.
Yep.
So I mean, you gotta cut this right now.
Right.
Because if you lose this, the chances of you losing out are really, really, really high.
All I can say is that we're coming off a bye week after this week, right? To go into USC. The last time we did that, it wasn't good.
It was not good.
So I don't know if it's a refocus thing. I don't know if I don't know what it is, but you're also traveling across the country the other direction this time.
Yeah.
That's
so you're the
different.
one traveling. Yeah.
But also you going west, not east. We don't ever go west.
Hopefully that plays in the favor. You got a bunch of West Coast guys on the team.
Yeah, but their bodies are now
Acclimated.
Midwest, right?
Yeah.
So now it's a 2-hour time change from whatever, right? So that means if the wake up call's at 8, right? Now it's like that'd be like 10 to your body. It's a lot that goes into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think the game's at what, 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, at least it's a decent time. Like if you would have went out there and said, okay, we playing at 10 o'clock at night, because we almost had that one.
Right.
Oh.
That would have been trash.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want that problem.
That would have been trash.
But I like it. I think they find a way to get one out of these next 3.
The one to do is now with USC, but you got to fix some things throughout the bye week. And I would love to see moving forward, like the little changes. And if we're able to see them.
Yeah.
If we're able to
recognizable.
Yeah. If we see the changes, with bringing in some consultants on the offensive and defensive side.
Man.
All right, that'll wrap it up for the locker room today. On the Block coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting wefixbasements.com or call 402-804-10